Second video I'm sending to you. Actually, I'm sending to you. Sending it to a specific girl. Actually, I won't tell you who. She will receive this message. And baby girl, I am trying. I don't think even you need my help. Obviously, you don't need my help because I am an uneducated person. You know what I mean? Like, plus, you know what I mean? You are a very independent woman. I did see pictures of you with working your paperwork at your work. I thought that was mad cute, and it looked confusing. Your desk was full of paperwork. And you're just like another day at work. I can't even see my desk. So like, actually, like, I give you props, girl. Like, actually, you're doing your job, and hopefully, you get the position that you want to get. You know what I mean? Like, actually want to get. You just keep working hard, okay, cutie? And sorry, I will try to make your life a little bit better and smoother, dedicating music to you and stuff like that. But 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 yeah, and especially the specific girl that I have a crush on. I did have a crush on somebody before, and it was an older girl, you know what I mean? And I did send her messages, and she actually works with you. If you do get this video, she actually works with you, and you probably know her. She's an older woman, you know what I mean? Like, not older, she's just so she's just still hot, but you're about my age. So like, I did see your cute photos and stuff like that of places you went to and stuff you were reporting on and stuff like that. Uh, the little bit that I know, honey, let me express to you this way. I actually have a learning disability. I do have memory problems. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to remember things. It's hard for me to accomplish things. But if I knew half of the stuff, if I knew half of the stuff that actually my mother knows, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If I knew half of the stuff my mother knows, you know what I mean? The only thing she don't have, the half of the stuff my mother knows, I would have had a multi-million dollar company. You know what I mean? Multi-million dollar company already set up. You know what I mean? Me doing the paperwork, doing conference meetings, scheduling events, donations to charity. You know what I mean? Donations to charity, and getting my name out. Donations to colleges, school academics, students of the year, stuff like that. I would have done it all. I know how to basically debate. You know what I mean? In a weird, messed up, you can say, like, ghetto-ish ways, like how to set up my ideas and plans. You know what I mean, to do stuff, but I don't really have the capability of applying it. You know what I mean? So the little bit I know, let's see, the little bit I know, so you personally can get to know me, girl, that I am now having a new crush on. Probably did have a new crush on her, but and I probably will move on to the next girl, the next person. You know what I mean? Probably in your own company, in your own workplace, that I have a crush on. But the thing is, they're older women's, and you're actually the only one that is about my age. You know what I mean? About my age. So like, I could say literally, like, you know what I mean? I have more of a crush on you than all the others. Uh but yeah, the little bit that I know, what else do I know? I do know, I mean, in stocks too, I did do research in stocks and stuff like that. Like, I'm not a big fan of the technology stocks and stuff like that. Not really familiar of it. You know what I mean? Not really familiar of it. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of money to be made there and stuff like that. But I'm kind of like, you could say, a young old school type guy. Like, I believe in, like, commodities, if I'm saying it right. Commodities, which is, you know what I mean, gas, oil, you know what I mean, the gas, oil, light, you know what I mean, what else? A whole bunch of things, like coal, iron, you know what I mean, and iron, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Those types of stocks, I prefer working with those types of stocks better than, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm not making sense, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? You know, you already tried it and I'm pretty sure you have the experience, but like, you know what I mean? It's just not, you know what I mean? I'm not making any sense, but to me, in a sense, like I really like those stocks better. You know what I mean? Like another thing, let's see. From the little bit I know about accounting, what from what I've learned from my parents, let's see. I know there's inventory, there's inventory, there's assets, there's inventory, assets. This is when you're working with QuickBooks. You know what I mean? Like QuickBooks and stuff like that. I actually did look at the program and stuff like that. Uh, Inventory, account receivable, uh, account payable, uh, assets, inventory, uh, the inbox and checks, and the outbox and checks, and what else? Oh, there's a lot more terms, but that's the only thing I can remember, and I studied it hundreds of times. Oh, man. Man. No, I don't remember the rest, but yeah, that's the little bit that I've learned. You know what I mean? Like I said, I do have a learning disability, and it's hard for me to actually, you know what I mean? And like I said, if I was capable of applying what, you know, the ideas that I do know and stuff like that, and not necessarily somebody do it for me, but me actually doing all the work, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, I would actually had a multi-million dollar business, you know what I mean, multi-million dollar business, like whether it be like real estate is actually a good business you can get into. So far, you know what I mean, real estate's a good business. What's another business to get into? You can do any business is really good to get into if you really have your clients and stuff like that the way you're supposed to have them, and stuff like that. Actually, the hotel business, hotel. Well, right now there's a little glitch in a situation with the hotel business, kind of messed up. You know what I mean? If you really know the underground part of it, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of messed up. It's so messed up. You know what I mean? Like the hotel business. What else? What else? Yeah, I think that's what I would stick to. I would stick to the hotel business, and I'm not too familiar with casinos. I wouldn't open up a casino myself because I'm just not that type of guy. You know what I mean? I don't like casinos. You know, I don't like casinos. That is actually a man's world. That is man's world. Man's world. You know what I mean? Like casino business and stuff like that. But uh cruise line is too much of a liability for me. Uh Even though they make thousands, they make hundreds of money, it's too much of a liability for me. It's too much problems. I'm a type of guy that likes a business that's not that much liability, but a lot of profit out of it. You know what I mean? And I like businesses that has to do with people enjoying themselves. You know, and having a good time. You know what I mean? And what's another business? Actually, opening up a channel, you know what I mean, a station for yourself is a good business. That's a business I would like to get into and stuff like myself and stuff. Opening up a business, channels, stations and stuff like that. That's a business I would like to get into if I was capable of. One of the businesses I would have opened up a long time ago. Another business. Landscaping is pretty good. Landscaping, everybody does landscaping. Landscaping is good. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The funny thing is, I actually try to apply for what's it called? Apply for like the program, the business program for stocks, Bloomberg and stuff like that. Like I actually did try to see if I can get a software for Bloomberg where I can actually look up the companies and look up all the stuff and that's going on. I'm fascinating with Bloomberg's program and stuff like that. And the thing is, you have to have a certain key. It goes by, you have to have a key, you know what I mean? You have to have a certain business. They don't just issue that to anybody. And then I thought about it logically and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's not to issue that to anybody because they would totally screw up the market. But I would like to have a program. That would be a program. Like if my girlfriend were to give me something and would say, hey honey, do you want something? You know what I mean? I would say, what do you want? I would say, yeah honey, I would actually like the Bloomberg program. I would like to look up the company's history, you know what I mean, see their inputs and see their productivities and all that good stuff, you know what I mean, just based, you know what I mean, when that company came out, how they were doing in certain times, you know what I mean, just like in a sense for me, you know what I mean? It's kind of like I like my sports channel. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like my sports channel. I like it. You know what I mean? I like looking at it and stuff like that. So like just looking at it and looking how things are going and going up and down. Not necessarily giving my input, but just looking at it and see how things go down and stuff like that. It's actually my sports channel. You know what I mean? I do like watching sports too. You know what I mean? But I don't keep track of too much of that. You know what I mean? I do go for certain teams, but I don't keep track of that. But Tutu, 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 buddy, what are you doing, Tutu? You know, Tutu. What are you doing, Tutu? What are you doing, Tutu? What, Tutu? Why are you being a silly? Why are you being a dog? Why are you? Oh, Tutu.